Dr. Sakina Griggs, educator, entrepreneur, and visionary leader. I am the founder of Agape Kingdom Preschool Academy and Agape Compassion, which is my nonprofit organization. Before I say another word, I must give honor to a man who has opened the door for leaders across the world, Dr. Anthony D. Shannon, the founder of Leaders Live Generously. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for creating a virtual platform where leaders like myself can learn, grow, and empower others. Tonight, I want to share with you a message that has shaped my world, my entire life. Empower yourself to empower others. That's right. Empower yourself to empower others. Today, I want to take you on a journey. My journey. You see, my journey before my title as a doctor, before leadership, before opening my daycare, before launching my Agape Compassion nonprofit organization, empowerment didn't just start when people started calling me Dr. Griggs. My journey began in a season where pain spoke louder and my purpose was growing stronger in silence. Before opening my daycare, I spent 11 years working with children battling emotional and mental health issues. That's right, 11 years. I stepped into rooms where pain spoke louder. I sat across teenagers that felt invisible. I heard stories that gripped my heart. I wiped away tears that only survivors understood. But in those moments, God showed me how to hear what wasn't spoken, how to see destiny in broken places. He taught me how to become a safe place where life was safe for them, He taught me how to become a safe place where life wasn't safe for them. These teenagers were safe enough to know that they can come and talk to me, and they will allow me to pray with them and give them words of encouragement and to win them to Jesus. You see, people can't heal in the same environment that they were hurt, because God's love is the only thing that can restore what fear destroyed. The teenagers I work with, they walked in a lot of fear, a lot of traumatizing situations happened in their life. And you know, when you think about it, God didn't give us the spirit of fear. He gave us love, power, and a sound mind. He gave us real love, agape love. He gave us a mind that has clarity. And He gave us a spirit, the Holy Spirit, the Comforter, to lead us and guide us into all truth. You know, me being on that assignment with those teenagers let me realize something. That it wasn't the teenagers that were being transformed. It was God transforming me. In those years, it taught me the truth that your greatest gift that you can give to others is the part of you that you allow God to heal. That's right. You allow God to heal. Because see, healing becomes your ministry. Healing becomes your strength. And it becomes your message. And then it empowers you to become a part of your lifestyle when you're healed. So see, my empowerment journey, it didn't start in the classroom. My empowerment journey started when I was a child. Two powerful women in my life laid my foundation strong. It was my mother, Archbishop Dr. Eileen Martin, and my grandmother, Frances Helen Petty. Those two women, they lived by example. They laid a strong foundation under me. You see, my grandmother, she used to always tell me, it starts with you first, baby. She said, you're good, you're better, you're best. Never let it rest till your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. What does she mean? It means never settle, because your good should grow into better, and your better should rise into your best, and your best should become the greatest version of you. You see, those two women, let me see that if you stop growing, you stop giving life to others. You see, their wisdom became my compass, and their strength became my inheritance, and their lifestyle was the vision that I followed. You see, those women didn't just teach me, they demonstrated it, they modeled it, they empowered it, they lived it. I saw how they prayed. I saw how they studied the word. I saw how they changed people's life by the things that they were saying. They lived by example, a true example. That's why that foundation was so strong. And because of their example, that became my blueprint for the woman that I am today. So now I can say, 34 years, I can boldly sit here and say, I am so blessed to have laid the foundation for little children over 3 decades at Agape Kingdom Preschool Academy. I have taught children, loved on them, guided them, shaped them, laid the foundation for them, taught them how to pray, taught them that they are special. Over 5,000 children, 5,000 little lives I help impact. I help lay a foundation. I help empower them to let them know greatness is inside of them, to teach them how to pray, to teach them how to love themselves so they can know how to love others. Every smile, every breakthrough, every hug, every child, I taught them how to believe in themselves. So to let you know, your life is not about you. Your life is about empowering others. That's legacy. That's what legacy is all about. When you empower others, that is obedience. When you decide to walk out what God has placed in you to walk out. That's obedience. When you follow the instruction of what God told you to do, when you are on your assignment and you complete your assignment, you are empowering others. That's empowerment becoming generational when you choose to do your assignment and not to quit on you. You can't quit. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep evolving. You have to keep developing because greatness is already inside you. Let me tell you what empowerment is, and let me tell you why it matters. Empowerment is not just a slogan. It's a responsibility. That's right. It is your responsibility for you to empower yourself, because when you empower yourself, your family rise. When you empower yourself, your children are healed. When you empower yourself, confidence grows inside of you. When you empower yourself, the community that you are around, you shift it. That means you can shift the atmosphere. But it's up to you, because when you rise, others discover that they can rise too. Because your life becomes a blueprint. That's right. Your life becomes a trailblazer. Your life becomes a change maker. Because it's your journey. It becomes your testimony. You get to testify about how you overcame. Your testimony, your victory becomes your invitation for others to know that if I did it, you can do it too. And if I survive that, you can survive too. Because understand something, it's up to you to choose. It starts with what you are saying. Because see, Proverbs 18 and 21 says death and life is in the power of the tongue. So that means your words are seeds. That's right. Proverbs 18:21 says, death and life is in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So that means your words are seeds, and your life is the harvest. So what are you harvesting? So today, I want to give you 5 empowerment steps to empower yourself and to empower others. Step 1, speak life over yourself. I just told you what Proverbs 18:21 said. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. So that means your confession becomes your possession. You cannot empower others when you're tearing your own self down with negative words. That is impossible. How you speak to you teaches others how to speak to themselves. Because understand something. The children, when they hear what I'm saying, they will repeat it. When they see what I'm doing, they will do it. They're watching. They're learning by examples. When you speak life into yourself, you give others permission to do the same. Your words create your world. What are you saying? What are you calling to? Let's go to step 2. Step 2 is allow God to heal your heart. Listen, everyone has been through trials, tribulation, pain, betrayal, hurt, past hurt, emotional hurt. But you have to allow God to heal you. Psalms 147:3 says, He heals the brokenhearted. But you have to allow God to heal you. God needs your permission and needs your participation. He wants to know, do you want to be healed? Do you want healing to manifest? Because healing is not just restoration. Healing is activation. What are you doing? Are you going through the process to get healed? Are you letting go past hurts? Are you allowing God to heal your heart? Because see, healing will wake you up. That's right. Healing reveals who you were meant to be. Because see, unhealed places creates a cycle. That means you're going to continue to repeat the same thing over and over and over again. Because understand something, what you don't deal with will eventually deal with you. What you don't deal with will eventually deal with you. And when you don't deal with it, you're going to repeat it. Because listen, if you don't learn the lesson, you're going to repeat the lesson. You know what healing does? It creates freedom. Don't you want to be free? Don't you want to be free from past hurts? Don't you want to learn from your mistakes and move on and teach another person, you know what? I did that. I've been there. So let me tell you the steps how I overcame. Let me tell you the steps how I got my victory. Because understand something. Let God heal you because He loves you. Stop repeating the cycle. Stop rehearsing the past hurts. Because the only way you're going to release the past and get over the pain is allowing God in that secret place. He wants to heal your heart. Let's move to step 3. Step 3, grow in private so you can impact in public. That's right. Grow in private so you can impact in public. Matthew 6:6 says, your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly. That's right. God is building you in private so He can display you in public. He already saw your sacrifice. He already saw your tears. He saw your fears. He saw your faithfulness. He saw your labor of love. But guess what? Now He wants to cultivate you in private so that He can display you in public. Let's go to step 4. Serve. I'm going to keep saying it. Serve others with what God has put in you. That's right. serve others. Because 1 Peter 4:10 says, use your gift to serve others. Your gift is the answer to someone else's question, someone else's problem. You're a problem solver. Did you know that? Yeah, you are a problem solver. Your obedience is someone else's breakthrough. Your deliverance is someone else's freedom. People are empowered when they encounter your obedience. Serve from the place that God has shaped you. Serve from the place that you survived from. Serve from the place where you were healed and delivered from. Because Jesus said the greatest in the kingdom is those who serve. So serve from your heart. Let's move to step 5. Model what you want to multiply. What you want God to develop in you and increase in you, you have to model it. Philippians 4:9 says, put into practice what you've learned. That means you have to follow every step that you have learned. Because empowerment is not taught. Empowerment is caught. That's right. Your example is a textbook others can study and learn from and develop from and grow from because they're watching you. Did you know that you're preaching louder? Your life is preaching louder than your voice. Let me repeat that. Your life is preaching louder than your voice. You know why? Because people are watching your lifestyle. People are watching what you're saying and what you're doing. So when you say something, they're going to be held, your words are held accountable. What you are saying with your words, people are listening and they want to see, are you a man of your word? Are you one of integrity? Will you follow what you have said? If you're teaching something, are you following what you taught? Are you demonstrating it? People watch your lifestyle more than they listen to your words because they're watching you. They want to see what you're doing. So when you look in that mirror, you want to say, well done. They tried to break you, but now you're healed. Your past does not define you. You walking into your future does. That's why you have to empower yourself. Look at that person in the mirror and change who you are so you can become the greatest version of you. What did Michael Jackson say? You want to make a change? Start with the man in the mirror. That's right. It starts with you. So I have some questions that I would like to ask you. What part of your life is asking you to grow, asking you to empower yourself so you can empower others? Is it your confidence? The way you see yourself in the mirror? Is it your habits, the routine of your daily steps shaping you? Is it healing? The pain you've avoided and didn't let God heal it. And God is now trying to call you to confront it. Is it your leadership? The people around you that you're supposed to develop, guide, give them wisdom, how you overcame? Is it your relationships? The connection that needs to put barriers around or needs to be restored? Are you walking in forgiveness? Are you forgiving others or are you holding them in prison? It's time to forgive. It's time to move on, and it's time to forgive yourself. You can't change the past. You can only start with the future. Or is it your finances? You got to be a steward of what God has given you. The discipline to steward what God has already placed inside your hands. Or is it your spiritual walk? A spiritual walk is having consistency with God, have an intimacy relationship with Him, praying more, studying the word more? Are you fellowshipping with God on a consistency? See, those are things that people want to see. They need to see examples of how to walk out life when life tried to derail you, because life be lifing. You can't change people, you can't change places, and you can't change the season that you're in. But what you can do is make it better for you, because someone is praying for the empowered version of you. Someone needs clarity. Someone needs to be accountable. Someone needs to see, if they did it, I can do it too. If they survived, I can survive too. If they overcame, I can overcome too. But it starts with you, because understand something. Breakthrough is tied to your new level of empowerment. So whatever you're doing in life, you got to be impactful when you do it. Your elevation becomes your deliverance. Your elevation doesn't come cheap. Your elevation came with a price. You put in the work. You decided to change. You just decided to do better. You decided to walk through the process. And my mentor told me the process is a series of action to produce a change. So if you want to change, you have to go through the process. And sometimes that process is hard. Sometimes that process is difficult. What my grandmother told me is change is hard and it's difficult, but it will benefit you in the end. It's up to you, though. You got to decide to make a change. It starts with you. So going through the process will produce strength in you. Going through the process will increase power inside you. So now all you have to do is identify the areas that God is putting a flashlight on. Identify the areas that God is putting a spotlight on for you to change, so that you can go through the process. Because understand something, walking through the process will create a better you. Walk into the version of the one that you want others to see. Become better. Do better. Remember what I told you my grandmother said? You're good, you're better, you're best. Never let it rest till your good becomes your better, and your better becomes your best. You are one decision away from becoming everything God created you to be. So when you rise, the atmosphere shifts for everyone around you to rise with you, because your environment is generational. You decide to impact others. You decide to put an imprint on people's heart that they will remember you, and they will remember the words that you spoke over them, because it starts with your words. What are you saying to them? What are you saying to yourself? So I want you to decree and declare with me. Say this with me. I will empower myself so I can empower others. Remember, your life has purpose. Your voice has power. Your journey is valuable. And your empowerment is divinely connected to every person God has connected to you. So empower yourself so you can empower others. Have a blessed day.